team. You got to worry about that middle, and let's play some ball.
So Tyson McGuffin will get us started. Let's play pickleball. Popped up from Garnett. So what does the lefty do? Because those southpaws are tricky.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they change up a lot of things, right? Now you got to worry about a different spot if you're in that straight-up matchup. You also have to change your dinking patterns as well, according to making sure that you're not going to a certain spot if that's a different strength of theirs. Yeah, I think it also just allows you to, take care more of your half, because you got a southpaw creeping in on the middle on some counterattacks as well.
Point.
Don't see that a lot from Tyler. Loong goes to the two-way and tries to speed it up down the line. Perhaps his partner's rubbing off on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe he's got some of that Tui Nation inspiration.
Tyler Loong's so good with the counters.
Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier, when you got that lefty, it changes some counterattacks. I think that would have been a great spot had he had a righty in front of him, but Tyler able to punch that backhand right down back at him.
0-3-1. Second serve.
You want to talk about somebody who gets the crowd on their side. Wait till this man starts barking at everybody.
Absolutely. Tyson, one of the fan favorites for sure. Loves to get everybody fired up and on his side.
Deckel played a ball that was going to hit the video boards. Let's see if they pay. They do not. Just padding the stats.
Deckel just wants some extra reps, that's all.
3-0-1.
Wow, backside of the paddle saved by both players, and they're a third.
Second serve.
And Deckel just gave him a free gift.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to do a little something there, changed his mind, and as we know, when you make that indecisive decision, or a lack thereof a decision, you're probably in trouble.
3-0-2.
No way, Tyler Loong. And a lefty save by Deckel. Come on, fellas. Unbelievable. Two ridiculous shots. I would like to see that point 111 times in a row, Truck, please. Whoopsie.
4-0-2.
That's amazing for the big fella. Great to see him healthy. He's struggled with some lower body injuries and tried to box out Tyson there on the third.
Point.
And what a start, and the Black Diamonds are not shining at all. 5-0 for McGuffin and Barr here. What a start.
Yeah, they're getting.
Let him wreck some serves, man. Come on.
Let me feel it,
Work on your returns.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Point.
Swatted with the lefty paw right into the net. 6-0.
6-0-2.
Deckel sees one ball and speeds it up immediately. But again, terrific start for the veteran 4-seed here.
That was one of those heat checks. He's feeling it. Can afford to let one go here and there.
Second serve.
But the boys on the other end cannot. They need to get this going sooner rather than later.
Yeah, can't miss a third there. He saw
0-6-2.
Loong almost take it out on his forehead with the paddle. For someone that takes that much court, I can't believe Deckel said, don't take that one.
Yeah, that was... I don't think we'll see that too many times.
Wow, what a stab from Deckel. And through the middle and good. So kind of ugly in the middle there for the 4 seed.
Yeah, not normal for these two. They've played a lot of tournaments together. I'm sure they'll clean that up as this match goes on.
Point.
Off the tape. And they're on the board with their second.
2-6-2.
Yeah, that's not going to be that'll work too often on this team. Deckel wasn't there. Tyson was there to swat it back behind him anyway.
Yeah, Deckel beat him to it. Not something that you're used to seeing from Tyler Loong. He tried to speed one up down the line, caught the net, and then that one just got absolutely demolished back at him. Floor is lava. And it is Deckel Bar that gets it down last.
Saw a couple of those Tyson McGuffin backhand punches we were talking about earlier. That's a no-go zone on him now these days.
Just love the sound of that rally.
7-2-1.
Man, what a hooking drive that was. Oh, Deckel tries the little inside-out cut attack. Fooled nobody.
That was that creativity I talked about earlier. It looks really good when it works out. Maybe not so much when it doesn't, right?
Yeah, I mean, an artist has to have some flair.
Right. It makes you appreciate the masterpieces just a little more, you know?
Point.
Speaking of masterpieces, there's something just masterful about the way that Tyson just gets there. Slow and under control at all times. Mr. Steady Eddie, as I call him.
Yep.
8-2-2.
Tries to do that same hooking drive down the line. Can't find it, but commanding lead here at 8-2.
2-8-1.
It still feels like Tyson and Deckel may not even be at the peak of their powers yet, and we're still in a good spot so far.
The backhand side of Tyler Loong has betrayed him here in game number 1.
That's normally a strength of his, just making balls over and over again. See him warm up as this goes on.
And that's so good for all of you amateur players. Don't just watch your partner. Jump in, get closer to him, and look at what Deckel got. Tyson did all the work, but you get all the glory. Look at that. Keep sliding over a little more. Get in there, Deckel. There you go.
Yeah.
Ernie King, Tyler Loong looking for something, and wow, another tough miss. Little discussion about timeouts, and that is what they take, but a very lethargic time. Down shots and just everything you'd ever want from the McGuffin family. Monday nights. And download and subscribe to the app and take your favorite sport everywhere you go. You will love having it.
9-2-2.
I know you got to, you know, grab some groceries, but you'll have it right there with you in aisle 7. Wow, and Garnett gets caught trying to help Tyler.
Game point.
And we are at game point at 10-2.
Side out.
Well, he took another left-handed stab at that one. He's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, that one looked a little
half-hearted. Yes.
2-10-1.
I mean, Tyson was jumping in there and then jumping out of there.
Yeah, he's laughing with us, too. He's like, which one's mine? Where am I supposed to be, Decky?
I think you get out of the way. It's a big man coming in. I mean, so cash in the middle there for Deckel.
Point.
How does he do that? Just sticks the paddle there, and it's got enough on it,
Yeah,
too.
like I said, he's a guy I play a lot with in Austin, drill with him, and he's one of those guys that just stays so calm in hands battles. It doesn't matter if we're just barely warming up or if I'm swinging at him with all I've got. He stays very composed.
And then able to get that down on the ground quickly.
A lot of wrist action on that last ball. You'll also notice how low he gets. He's a big guy, but very flexible, able to move and get to all the spots.
Yeah, he'll rock you like a hurricane with the Scorpion impressively. Game point 2. And that is the way to walk off a dominant game 1. My goodness. Ferrari forehand leads it right into the big Israeli coming flying through there. As good as they've ever looked right here. McGuffin and Barr playing terrific. Hunter, it's Mr. Garnett. You've got to find it with Tyler Loong.
You grasp onto them and try to remind yourself of them and get going here.
0-0-2.
So unforced errors certainly aided in the one-sided score line. Wow.
Side out.
That barely made it over the bar. That was the first square up.
0-0-1.
Okay, so that was not effective in game 1, but certainly was there.
Yeah, great hold from Tyler, able to get back behind Decky.
0-0-2. Point.
Unfortunately, follows it up with a big swing.
Yeah, and McGuffin lurking, but that's a wild miss right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
1-0-2.
This is what they got to clean up, right? If they lose long, drawn-out points, that's okay, but we can't lose points just in the first 4 shots.
Goes back to it and is going to eat it.
Yeah. I don't mind the speed up. It didn't look like he was quite ready for that combo, that follow-up.
And that's the thing, when you're working on something, you start to perfect the first half of the puzzle, but there's another piece to put in.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you at home working on your hands, your speed ups off the bounce, don't just hit balls over and over again without making sure that you're working on that follow-up as well.
Wow. Tyson McGuffin with a ridiculous counter. Dives out of the way and got it down, Michael Lloyd.
Good 6 inches off the ground as he's making contact with that. That's a pretty good one.
And another rampage start.
Side out.
Just a little confusion as to whose ball that was. Has aided the cause there. So let's see if Loong and Garnett can get going, because they played some very good pickle earlier this year.
There we go. I mean, even earlier today, they had a great win over Pablo and Jay.
Yes.
That was a tight 1 and 3. They need to pick up that where they left off earlier in the day.
Second serve.
A tough day at the office so far in this match for Loong on that backhand side.
1-3-2. Side out.
Just kind of a bunt of a two-y there. Didn't really commit to it.
Exactly, yeah. Didn't really kind of step into it the way he normally does. Connor's so great about transferring his weight into that two-handed backhand. There, kind of felt like he sort of ran through it.
Point.
Late getting there. Man, that thing is diving off a cliff. What a shot from Deckel.
Yeah.
4-1-1.
Earlier in the day, we had Eric hitting that flat drive. We've got Deckel really shaping the ball, getting it down at his opponents.
And he's 2 for 3 with lefty saves. They're still going. Oh, no way, Deckel bar. No way, Deckel bar. Come on, man. Maybe we do have 2 lefties on the court.
He's saying sorry, but he's feeling great about that one, I'll tell you.
Just pure desperation, and then gets the perfect. And now McGuffin's having a chat with the crowd back there.
Drawn 5 seconds.
Yeah, find the opponents. That's when I'm at a rough spot. Now when Tyson's getting going, John, with everybody.
Point. Timeout receiver.
And the soft stuff has not been Tyler. Get it going. So Tyler Loong more than capable, but he's got to find it right now or they're going to get run out of the building.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Point.
Short return. Garnett's trying to protect his partner again, and Deckel won't let him.
This is one of maybe the few disadvantages when you have a lefty on your side. You always have to unwind, and if things aren't going well, it's tough to mix it up by just switching sides.
Second serve.
Great return there. You see that singles return prowess of Connor Garnett.
Side out.
Pretty from Connor Garnett right there, and compact for a guy that loves to full swing two-y.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a bad speed up by any means by Tyson, but Connor was just all over that combo.
1-7-1.
Oh, no. Looked like it was going to be those luscious ATPs you get when they do go off the tape, and that thing just died.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those, the best angles in pickleball. You can't recreate that one, you know.
So they need every break available here to start a comeback. That's one.
Second serve.
Still got a chance here on the second.
Yeah. 2-7-2.
Really good from Connor Garnett. He's like Tigger. He just bounces all over the court, and that was beautiful.
If he's Tigger, what does that make Tyler?
Let's see. I need 30 seconds, and I'll get you a good answer.
Okay.
3-7-2. Point.
And here they go. I'm going to stick with Ernie King for now, but I'm going to come up with something good for you.
Okay.
4-7-2.
Kind of replicating that poach again.
Yes. Really good from Tyson there. Can it be going too well that you let your guard down a little bit?
Yeah, I think if you're not careful, you know, overconfidence can creep in and, you know, make you take the hero shot when all you need to do is just get it back into the court. I think Deckel and Tyler are going to, or Deckel and Tyson are going to try to stay focused here, make sure that doesn't happen.
Second serve.
Barr just late on the first one through the middle.
7-4-2. Point.
The Tui failing Connor on that one.
Yeah, and just timid.
Yeah. I think they've had a lot more success so far this match when they've been initiating, when they've been confident, and even if they're hitting a dink, making sure that they had purpose behind it and they were sticking to where they initially thought they wanted to go.
What a play by Tyson with Deckel Barr eclipse in front of him. Bob's a good one, and look at McGuffin just calmly go back and get it in no hurry. Right back to dinking. Oh, another one. Oh, my. Loong hasn't lobbed all match and goes for the double dip.
Yeah, that's not one you see. 2 lobs, same point, and both working out for him.
And that's a big fella in front of him.
Absolutely. We got Deckel at what, like 6'4"?
Yeah.
4-8-1.
So they get the ball back, but they got a GO right here. Oh, waves the Cobra and brings it in.
Second serve.
All over the follow-up.
Yeah, not working out for these two right now. Even a great get from Connor, unable to get them to the kitchen.
Look out. Tui Nation incoming.
Yeah, he's not missing that one. That's served up on a platter for Connor.
Yeah, and watch him hit the outside of the ball, too, on that. I love it. Just curl that. I mean, he could have slapped a racquetball shot there. It was so wide. I mean, Deckel's had the highlights here, but Tyson has just been so reliable in this match.
Yeah, really been the meat and potatoes of this. I mean, I think Connor and them have done a lot of good thirds Tyson's way, but he's just been so good about getting them back down and forcing a fifth.
Second serve.
Good partner communication there. And a stop here, and the ball back could get very interesting.
8-5-2.
And that is exactly what happens. And they've been returning almost everything to that Deckel Barr forehand.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is, obviously, it's a great third, and it does a lot of damage, but Tyson's not as effective, I would say, as Deckel is. Of course, just flying forward and crashing off of anything of that Ferrari forehand that Tyson has as well. Not that Tyson is a slouch by any means. We just got one of the best in the world to his left.
Look out.
Tyler and Connor looking at that, but I think it was just so fast. I'm pretty sure that one was well inside.
Wildly in. I agree, Michael. Wildly in. You heard Tyler saying angle, and I've seen a lot of winners through the middle here as people are anticipating protractors, and now just right through the middle is even easier.
Yeah. Especially on a big court like this when you got so much space to cover.
And that does change everything, because the angles, if you can't cover it, then is absolutely the right ball.
Right.
So great point from you there, and 2 points from semifinal Saturday are McGuffin and Barr. Make that one as the Ferrari came out of the gates quickly there at the starting line. Match point.
10-5-1.
And hi-ya indeed. And Tyson McGuffin and Deckel Barr were never challenged and avenge a 2-game loss. Welcome back, everybody, to the Veolia North Carolina Open. A command performance by the 4 seed here. Tyson McGuffin and Deckel Barr roar into the semifinal Saturday, and they're standing by here. Tyson, terrific match start to finish, coming back from a loss to this team earlier in the year. And I don't know if you knew that you were playing with a lefty today, but Deckel Barr, couple of saves there. My goodness gracious. Talk about what Big Deckel brought to the table today.
Deckel can do it all, as we all know. But yeah, I thought we were super sharp, didn't give much away. Got some freebies off the serve and the drive, which was always nice. And once we got to the kitchen line, just made it extra grindy. Found the opportunities once they presented themselves and kept their foot on the gas, and that's all she wrote. North Carolina, how we doing?
Hey, Deckel, Michael Lloyd up here. Obviously, I get the fortune of practicing with you all the time back home, and I get to see just how fast those hands are. Talk to the fans a little bit about how you're able to stay so calm in those exchanges and what it does for you.
Yeah, I feel if I stay calm and compact, it helps me get more balls back. Shorten the backswing, it helps for sure. Yeah, just a blast being out here in front of this amazing crowd with Tyson. Always a blast. This guy missed one ball today? I don't think so. It's amazing.
So, Tyson, you were part of the crew that went over to Asia. Take us inside that trip, what you learned, what you experienced. Love to hear from your perspective.
I'm just going to say pickleball is huge worldwide. I will tell you what. Pretty eye-opening. Ton of awesome fans there in Asia. They're very passionate. They like to feely touch and kind of get in your face. And but no, I thought overall there was a huge presence. And yeah, this game is growing worldwide. And it's awesome to see.
It sure is. Well, it's awesome to see you fellas playing at the top of your powers. They're going to play tomorrow in semifinal Saturday. Give it up for Tyson McGuffin and Deckel Barr. So we're going to get the fellas off the court, and let's get the ladies out here. What a match we have coming up. Top seed, Anna Lee Waters and Catherine Parento.